Hey guys, Derek here. We are back with another trailer reaction. This is for one of my favorite shows of all time. This is the Series 12 trailer for Doctor Who. Doctor Who is arguably in my top 5 shows ever. I love it to death. I love it so much. My favorite companion, like a lot of people, is David Tennant. The 10th Doctor was just, he's my jam. I freaking love him. And then Matt Smith, and then probably Peter Capaldi, and then why can't I remember her name? The person who's playing the Doctor now. I don't know why I can't remember her name. And then Christopher Eccleston. I wasn't a big fan of him. I have no other show that I've ever watched has ever taken me on such an emotional roller coaster than probably like the last season of David Tennant's run. Like, oh my gosh, that was so good. Just the way that the Doctor can go from this lighthearted, fun, crazy individual to just these super dark, like serious, somber moments is incredible. I love it. That being said, Series 11, I wasn't the biggest fan of Series 11. I thought the Doctor herself, I thought she was great. Like, she did a fantastic job of playing the Doctor. I didn't like the stories that were told, though. Like, I feel like there was only like 13 episodes or 8 episodes. Like, it was a low amount of episodes, and there were like no two-parters, I believe. Like, so it made the stories feel less impactful. They like each story kind of felt like a villain of the week. Jodie Whittaker, that's her name. Jodie Whittaker's she's great at the Doctor. I did not like most of the stories that they told for her, like that were written for her. Like a few of them were really good. Like there were one or two just real standout moments. Like the one set in India, that was really good. And there was another one. There was one other one that was excellent. But then all the rest were kind of just like, they had no depth to them. They were just kind of meh, like, okay. So if you imagine, like, in a typical season of a show, there's like the pilot that's super good, gets you engaged, and sets up huge important things. And then there's like a lot of like episodes 2 through 7 or whatever, if it's an 8-episode season. 2 through 7 are just meh. Like they're not filler episodes, but they're like character development episodes. But if you don't develop the character, like, it's kind of hard to develop the character of the Doctor because you've had like 60 years to say like who this person is. So it's kind of like on you to develop the companions for this show, and for a lot of it they didn't really have much development. I thought they were fun and cool. Like, I liked the companions, but they didn't really go through too much of an arc. The episodes that really stood out were the ones where they had to confront some like difficult things, like the Rosa Parks episode. That was a really good episode. It was really emotional. I thought, like, in my opinion, I thought it was fantastic. And then the Demons of the Punjabi or whatever it was called, the one set in India, that was really good as well. But all the rest of them just kind of felt like they were all episode 7 of a 22 episode show. Like, it kind of just felt, they all just kind of felt like filler, like villain of the week episodes. Like, they didn't seem important, in my opinion. And I think a lot of people resonated with that. I think from what I've read online and watched other people, a prevailing opinion is kind of seems to be that a lot of people loved Jodie Whittaker. Like, she was great as the Doctor, and a lot of people liked the companions. Like, they were enjoyable for the amount of time we got to spend with them. We haven't really gotten to form a deep bond with them because we only had 8 episodes. Last season was the shortest one that they've had in a long time. And so it makes it really difficult to form connections with these characters when you only spend that much time with them. Especially, like, I think a lot of shows can get away with having an 8 episode season because they're telling one story throughout 8 episodes. And if this would have done that, if it would have told one story throughout 8 episodes, or it would have told like 3 or 4 2 to 3 parters, I think it would have been an excellent season. But it told 8 standalone stories that didn't mean much in the end. That being said, I hope they took to heart like the criticisms of last season, and I want to see it improve because, again, this is one of my top 5 favorite shows of all time, at least of the New Who seasons 1 through 10. Yeah. My favorite companion, by the way, Rose Tyler. Yeah, buddy. And then Amy and Rory, because they're excellent. Yeah, Amy and Rory, second best. I was not a big fan of Donna. I know a lot of people like Donna. I didn't really enjoy her that much. Didn't like Martha at all. Most of the other companions have kind of been meh to me. Like, even the side companions like Mickey, he was kind of meh. But Rose Tyler and then Amy and Rory, just perfection. Love them. They're awesome. But, oh yeah. I've been talking for a long time. I've been talking for like 10 minutes almost before the trailers even begun. Oh man. Okay. We're gonna watch the trailer. All right. Because I'm talking too much.
The name's Doctor. The Doctor.
The security of this entire planet is at stake. Can we rely on you?
I'm not where I wanted to be, but I can work with this.
Oh, they're back.
I suppose you've seen anything weird around here.
I believe this is him.
What's the plan?
That looked good.
Have I got to answer that?
Where are we?
Reminds me of like James Bond not James Bond, Mission Impossible.
I can feel it.
Cybermen.
Because we miss.
Family.
Get away from them! You know things will get into the TARDIS. You'll never die.
What have you brought, Doctor?
What is this?
Don't
Dang.
forget to click below and subscribe to the official Doctor Who YouTube channel.
That was a lot of like exciting. I mean, they put upbeat music to it, but that was like a lot of it looked like lots of action, lots of cool stuff happening. I couldn't really tell 100% what was like what's gonna happen. I think that was good. Like, they don't give away too much with the trailer, but they get you excited. Some of the creatures actually looked good, like comparatively to some of the stuff Doctor Who's put out before. The BBC is always given a lot of their shows like $10, be like, not $10, but like they've essentially just been like, here's a nickel for your CGI budget. Do with it what you will. So a lot of shows of BBC's like Doctor Who, Arthur, all these other shows, like they all used the same sets and had like $4 to use on their CGI creatures. But that spider thing that crashed into the stall or whatever it was, that actually looked pretty good. There was some bats that were flying on the beach, that looked pretty good. It looks like the Doctor is going to be learning some new things, like similar to the companion. Like she said, I didn't think anyone could get into the TARDIS, and she said neither did I. And you could see this thing like crawling through the door. I think they're gonna try and shake up the meta, so to speak, like kind of shake up some. Like I feel like a lot of Doctor Who fans, we all have this like some of these preconceived ideas of like what's possible within the Who universe, and like what the TARDIS, even though we really don't know almost like anything, we know a ton. So it's kind of like we're very protective of the storylines that are being told and like what can and cannot happen. And I think they're gonna try and shake that up. That's just the vibe I'm getting. I could be completely wrong, but we'll see what happens. I didn't see, did it say when it came out? Early 2020. Okay, so I don't know when that would be. Like, I don't know if it'd be January. I'd say late February. That's just a hypothetical guess. I really have no idea. But I'm going to watch it. I'm going to check it out because I really love Doctor Who. I hope that it is better than the last season, because if I'm being honest, last season was my least favorite of all the Doctor Who. Like, I still enjoyed it, but it was my least favorite season of Doctor Who I've experienced. So, in my opinion, that you can only go up from here. If they get lower, oh yikes, that would be rough. I hope they have more episodes than 8 though. Like if they did a solid 13 episodes, had some 2-parters in there, that would be prime. I would really enjoy that. Yeah, I don't think their strategy worked to the best with having like 8 1-parter episodes with seemingly a throwaway villain in the first episode coming back to being the main villain in the last episode of the season, and he's still like a throwaway. It was not great. There were 2 standout episodes, the Rosa Parks episode and the India episode. But other than that, yeah, pretty forgettable. I mean, there are cool snippets, but didn't amount to much. So yeah, I'm hoping this season is much better. That's all my thoughts. I'm Derek. Please leave a like on this video. If you want me to react to the new season of Doctor Who when it comes out, leave a like on the video. Leave tons of likes on the video. Comment below that you would like that to happen. And make sure you're subscribed then, so that when the show does come out, you can see those reactions. But other than that, I'm signing off. Peace.